Welcome. I am Crime Queen, and if you are joining us for the first time, it's the channel where we have fun with words and numbers, numerology to be precise. This is where we actualize self-love with the use of scriptural knowledge or references, I should say, to be more precise. Okay, so the references, of course, to see how they have impacted our lives and how they can further serve us or not serve us. Basically, to have the ability to make informed choices. Now, if you're new to the Crime Queen channel, this is Mother Eve. Mother Eve, of course, when we talk scriptural, we are going back to Adam and Eve or back to creation. And this is the template that has been devised, which is the sacrifice template of 9 letters. Yes, 9. And of course, 9 columns with the 26 numbers. 26 letters of the alphabet. In fact, I did do the numerical value for alphabet, and I think that is 11 would be a master number, but it was really the same as the as doing numbers, the word numbers. So just to put this in perspective, let's have fun. This is about having fun as much as I am sensing it's getting very serious as well. Okay, so numbers. Oh, I do need, okay, I'm going to say let there be boards that I can use and have enough space to do whatever it is that I want to. Okay, so I have had this and have been a bit hesitant in taking it off because it still represents us, the earth, who we are, the 5-pointed star. So this is our head, our arms, and our legs, and really this is that true representation of Mother Eve. Okay, so when I say Mother Eve, I'm talking about the mother of creation. And she's also called the said God. She's the one who speaks and says, let there be light. We had been taught something entirely different. Mother Eve was the one who said, let there be light. It's like she knows she knows her location. She knows she has light within her as well to be able to say. It's like you're in a dark room, you can feel the presence of someone walking in. It's not because you're in the dark space that you don't feel the presence of someone, and you are wanting to protect them. So you say, let there be light, to make sure that they don't trip over. That's what it's been. Because you care and you love, you know your space. You know where you have placed the chairs or the obstacles. And so for the people you care, you say, let there be light to protect them. Okay. Now, so I wanted to just do the numerical value for, okay, I'm going to take the 5-pointed star. And if you're wondering about this dotted figure, this is another insight I had about we are really numbers or not numbers, we are dots. Like when Moses was given the commandments to the children of Israel on Mount Sinai, or the teaching, whatever he was meant to give them. And of course he said to the burning bush, who should I say it is? He had a Kundalini experience. Basically, that's what it was. But he said, who should I say it is? And he was told to say, I am that I am. When we do all, I'm going to just use this moment to really put this in perspective because I have mentioned this before. So Moses was 8, M-O-S-E-S was 8. When we do the numerical value, because I've done it so many times, I tend to just do that. But of course, remembering that you may be new, okay? And this also is a new way of doing thinking, being. So this is 10, and 1, 11, and 6 is 17. So 1 plus 6 is, 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. Let's have this 8 here. 7, 8. Also, when we do God, of course, is also 17. God is 8. So God, Moses met with God. This is what we have been taught. Moses met with God, and it'd be interesting to do a numerical value for Mount Sinai as well. We could see how all this was interrelated. So he went through the burning bush. So we have, let's see, burning, burning. So this is 2, 3, 9, 5, 1, 9, 7. So I'll just do this because of time and space here as well. Okay, so this is 10, 9, that's 19, and 5 is 24, and 9 is 33, and 5 is 38, and 7, 39, 45. So burning is 45, which is 9. Now that's what 9 is about. It's birthing. So Moses was he met with the burning bush. The bush, let's just do bush, B-U-S-H, which is 2318. And this is, I like the 23 as well, which is a number we've got here. Perhaps you can't see 23 in the back. Okay. And so this is 9 and 5. 9 and 5 is 14. So 1 plus 4 is 5. So there we have burning bush. Of course, if we add 9 plus 5, we still get 14, which is 5. This is the story that we have been taught in a very, we've had it in a dramatic way. Of course, it's understandable that Mother Eve is not just simple. She is the creator, or she is the one who said, let there be. She is the speaker. She is the orchestrator. So, of course, when Moses ate, which is past tense of eat, which is also eye, meaning he eyed God. They were eye to eye because of the number 8. You could see like 2 8s in this way. Okay, so that's your eye. You've got eyes here, eyes here. So basically, these 4 eyes, 4 eyes, 4 eye, 4 eye. Now I understand 4 eye. When you say 4 eye, that means there is something mirroring. So the 2 sets of eyes are mirroring. Okay, so I'm going to not prolong this too much because I am using a different device as well, which does not permit me to do very long videos. So we have Moses as 8, and we have the burning. The word burning is 9, and bush is 5, which is 14. And that's what I have been talking about, that Mother Eve equals 14. E-V-E. That's the bush. That's 4, 5, 4, 5. When we add this together, we get 14. 1, 4 is 5. This is the burning bush that we have been talking about. We get all sorts of interpretations for it, but it's also the Kundalini, the burning bush. K-U-N, Kundalini. It's got 2 eyes, just like the number 8 here, like I have just drawn. The 2 eyes, it really means the same thing. 8 is also eyes. So it's 2, 3, 5, 4, 1, 3959. Where, as I say, wherever you see 9 and 5 together, it's really wonderful things here. So this is 9 and 9, 18, 19, 23 with 5, 26, 26, and 5 is 29, and this would be 34, 37, 38, 39. So I have calculated something calculated wrongly. Okay, let's just ensure everything is here. Okay, so 9 and 9, 18, 9 plus 9, 18, 19, 20, that would be 23 here. 23 plus 8 and 8, 16. Let's do it this way, and 2, 18. Okay, so this would be 3 plus 8 is 11, and we have 2, 1 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So that's the Kundalini. This is the 14, which we see that 41 is really the mirror image to 14. This is Mother Eve. This is the mirror image. And so we can see that how the scriptures are really talking about, from the very onset in Genesis, is talking about Kundalini. The journey of 40 years was really getting to know your north, south, your east and west, and really submitting yourself to that. Okay, so I'll just do this as really an introduction to Moses and having his Kundalini, although I have made reference to that already. So of course, as in number 8, just to make the reference here to see how number 5, when Moses ate, he met with God. Number 8, here he met with God. He was in a new place, a new territory. As we heard, it was Mount Sinai. So Mount Sinai we are talking about is really the pineal gland. Okay, the forehead, we are talking about the mount, C-I. Oh, C-N-I. It just sounds like C-N-N. C-N-I. Mount Sinai. Sinai. Of course, I am also going with the spirit of sound mind. All right, so of course it's the Mount of C. This is where you see all these eyes. As in my experience, I just saw loads of eyes. They were just loads of eyes. It's like a vase of eyes. Vase of eyes. Perhaps this is really a vase of eyes. Okay, well, like diamonds of eyes. So there we are. As I say, Moses would have gone. This is also Mother Eve, the snake, the serpent we learn about in Genesis. Of course, I cover that in other presentations. But Mother Eve is the serpent. Mother Eve is the snake. When we do the numerical value for the word snake, it also means 5. So we can see this is why it is said that the snake goes up the spinal cord. S-N-A-K-E. And this is 5, 2, 1, 5, 1. So this is 8 and 5 is 13 plus 1, 14. This is Mother Eve. We can't deny this. I have just done the calculation for Mother Eve, which is 14, directly 14. She is the serpent. So when she has been cast like evil, I had not understood the full significance, but it was given with a connotation of hatred and resentment. Now we understand this. It's like Mother Eve is now saying, I dwell within you. I want you to understand that you don't have to only focus on this lower part, like being cast to the ground, like we were told the serpent will cast to the ground as if it could never rise up. Yet still, in my observation, I would think, well, why would a serpent still be able to get on a tree if it had been cast down to the ground? Like meaning not be able to crawl or get anywhere anymore. And of course, I know that serpents can get onto trees as well. Okay, so the tree in this actual sense, we could say it is our head, and our hair are the branches to that tree. Of course, the stem is really the spinal cord. So that's the tree. The serpent has to climb up the tree. It lives on the tree. Leaves. Talking about leaves. This is the leaves. It lives in our hair as well. That's the wisdom. That's what I have come to appreciate and learn. So it lives in our hair. It lives on the tree. It lives on it. Okay. So I am just going to check what I've got on this timer. So basically, this is the template that we use, and Moses, of course, had met with the serpent, but he had gone through this journey. He had done all this agreements, and of course, remember, he had this stutter, and he had a speech impediment, and of course, here he had to agree to have Aaron as well as his Aaron was the high priest, or was a priest who would be speaking, doing the talk. But basically, they had this journey, and of course, they had to find their north, south, east, and west. This is where, with number nine, like I did check on, which I haven't, but number 9, where he was birthing, with this is it, the birthing with the burning, the word burning. Of course, it's like you go around in circles, or you go to those different points of your being, and you must birth, because you get to that self-knowing, that self-reflection, and really you make a decision as to which point you are going at. Then, of course, you find yourself in this new dimension. The new dimension, you are doing the 6. You are marrying her, doing the sextile relationship, which may not seem altogether smooth, but of course you are there, because there's the word we as well. I've just noticed this of all the 500 presentations that I've done. The word we is also there. So you are in agreement going, and there the snake is forming another shape within you. The bell just went on this. So basically 5 is really the snake hair with you. It is going, it has gone through, and this is the point where people really get the pain, like I did. You get, it starts up smoothly, and of course at the base of your spine, or maybe middle of your spine, you are feeling this. And of course we can see with the point of the, let me use my feather hair, with the point of this 5 hair, this is where it goes to this part of your being. So basically, this is where Moses met with God, who is Mother Eve. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have found this fun. Please like and subscribe and share, because this is how we do it. We share to actualize in self-full love. Stay blessed, be bliss-filled, because we are planting new seeds, and spill over with love. Namaste.